Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back. We're gonna defeat the masked boy, who we already know is part of Sora? No.
It's part of Sora? I mean, Ventus? I mean, Ren? I mean,
there we go. Oh, and I also
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Kyrie? Yeah,
Kyrie.
Kyrie. Too slow.
This boss fight's kind of annoying on highest difficulty.
Well, let's crank that shit up to 11 then.
Yeah, that's why I'm not playing on higher difficulty.
Fucking crank that shit up to 11, son.
No, you don't.
Gotcha. That's my favorite, colloquialism. Gotcha.
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 Gotcha. Gotcha.
Too slow. See ya.
Too mediocre. You know, I still have videos of you trying to beat Sephiroth. From fucking, like,
Many years ago.
Years ago. Yeah, like,
I don't even
that
remember
was
how I
in-
got that.
that was in 2011, I think.
Probably like around that or before.
Yeah, and, like, it is still super funny. Because every time you die, we'd, like, end the video and then make another video. So you'd look like you could do it in one run. And, like, it's so funny because there are some videos that are like 2 seconds long.
Yeah,
Like-
because oh, that was the one where I had gotten to the fight like with like level 1 or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
You were like low level. I remember distinctly you were like, we're gonna play on this one because it's a lower level.
Die?
I think.
No.
Okay, no, it's just a cutscene. I mean, he hit you, so I assumed you died.
Yeah, both me and you were like, what?
All you got? Man, you are worthless.
Right, I don't think you're actually supposed to beat him yet.
I'd be going against the master's orders.
I mean, that would make sense. He does fuse with you later, so...
Yeah. But yeah.
I shall murder you. For shits and giggles.
Sora! Oh, wait. Mickey Mouse? I don't remember.
I mean Ventus. I mean Ven. I mean,
I don't remember what happened.
wow. I feel like your master would be really displeased that you killed the one thing that they
Oh, right,
needed
it's
to
Mickey.
confine you together.
Not even cure. Straight up fucking heal, man. He is magic.
Mm.
Oh yeah, now we fight him with Mickey, maybe? I forget.
Do we? That'd be neat.
Tell me where you got that. Keyblades are not something you use just to bully somebody around.
That's what you think.
Fucking prove me wrong.
Here, I'll show you!
By bullying you around.
Yeah, isn't that great?
It just... Keyblades are not something used to bully people around.
Team
I
up
don't
with
know,
the
Disney
newcomer.
would disagree!
Team up with the newcomer and defeat the masked boy.
Oh! 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 Bring up Keyblades in our park and I swear to God we'll sue the shit out of you! Oh! You don't use Keyblades to bully people, you use money! Oh!
Oh god, I
Is that a copyrighted song I hear? Oh shit! I'm sending you a cease and desist!
You were telling me, I think, I don't remember which Let's Play it was, but you were telling me that Mickey Mouse they're trying their hardest to not let Mickey Mouse become public domain.
Oh yeah, no, he's up for due this year again, and he's still probably not gonna fall into public domain. It's still probably gonna, cause you can get anything you want with money, huh? He's the fucking, yeah, no, he's supposed to be up for public domain again this year or next year, and like, I guarantee he's still not gonna be in public domain. Because you can get anything you want for money, huh? Woo! Let's use my money to...
Sure.
Come here, Ben! I'm gonna show you the power of fucking capitalism! Woo! It's the power of capitalism! Woo! The power of money! With the power
next D&D character, Mickey Mouse. There's something about that voice with like real ass shit.
Yeah, right.
It's just like, wow.
I'm Mickey.
Oh, really? Would have never guessed.
Yup. I've been training under the great young Sid. He found out the worlds are in trouble.
Fucking dude. After this, there's this guy called Call Me Kevin. I should really send you the clip, but he was doing the sing thing for.
All I have to do is
Twitch has this like video game where you sing songs live on Twitch, but the people watching you can also vote to make you do have to like complete certain challenges while you do the sings.
Okay.
And they made him sing in the voice of Shaggy and in the voice of Mickey Mouse for Eminem's song Miles, which is the one about the song of the overzealous fan who ends up like killing his girlfriend and himself in a fucking like by driving off the bridge and shit and drowning to death.
Before you ask me, I have no idea what's going on.
Fair enough, I don't either, so I guess everything works out. But it's amazing because he did the whole rap portion of it in the voice of Mickey Mouse and the first rap portion of it in the voice of Shaggy, and it's perfectly on point. It's amazing to watch. But yeah, it's just a really fucking. But the best part of the whole thing is when he's doing the Mickey Mouse voice and he gets to the line that's just like, "Shut up, bitch! Shut up, bitch!" I'm gonna send you a cease and desist. I'm gonna send you a cease and desist. Let me tell you about capitalism. I make more money, and you make none of the money. I make all the money, and you're worthless. You're trash. All merchandise with my face on it's made in a sweatshop in China. Huh? Oh, what are you talking about? You can't prove anything. We'll never admit to it. That's why. But you know it's true. That's why it says made in China. Why is Mickey Mouse's voice so fun to do? I think it's because he's supposed to be the most wholesome creature, and because Disney is just such a fucking sneedy company that like it's just so funny to say fucked up shit Disney does in their funny voice.
If you keep talking bad about Disney, we'll never make it with Disney.
That's true.
We love you, Disney.
They bought. I mean, we're not under them. Fucking. They bought Maker Studio to be like, now we have the rights to all these YouTubers, and then immediately we're just like, we have no idea what to do with this. And I think they sold it, although I'm not sure. Oh. Oh. I like the fact that Disney is in... Let's talk about how shit Disney is right now. Disney is in goddamn panic mode right now. Have you seen the shit Disney's doing?
No.
Okay, so Disney bought Fox for too much money.
Why would they? Yeah.
Because Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel owned pretty much all the other rights to Marvel characters except for Sony, who owns the rights to Spider-Man.
Spidey-Man! Oh yeah, because they wanted the X-Men.
Yes. You want to know what's the really funny part about this? The Disney trying to buy Fox would have never happened if Sony took Marvel's original deal. When Marvel was originally in trouble, they were trying to sell off their characters, and Sony, like, the movie rights to their characters, and Sony was just like, we want Spider-Man. Give us pictures. Sony was like, we want pictures of Spider-Man. Give us Spider-Man. And then, Marvel was literally just like, we will give you literally the rights to every single Marvel character. Period. Except for Spider-Man. And we'll give them to you for literally $1. Just take them. And Sony's response was, no.
Nobody wants anybody else!
No one wants fucking Marvel. People only give a shit about Spider-Man. Come back to us when you're willing to sell us Spider-Man.
We want pictures of Spider-Man!
So then they ended up selling off their movie rights to a bunch of independent studios. That's why Fox has, like, the Fantastic Four and X-Men, and then Sony has, like, Spider-Man. I think Fox also has Hulk. Or at least they did, now they're bought out.
Yeah, well, Disney probably has the rights to him now.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't, though. Maybe Hulk was bought by, like, Disney firsthand. I don't remember who got Hulk, so whatever.
It's not really
Yeah, it's really not important. So, but it's just funny to me now, because now Disney has bought Fox for an absurd amount of money, and now they don't have enough money, because they made two absurdly high buys. They bought Star Wars for a stupid amount of money, and then immediately bought all of Fox Entertainment for a stupid amount of money.
It's kind of a bad idea.
Yeah, like immediately. So now they don't have like any money, and the shit that they bought that they thought would make them shit tons of money is making them nothing because they've been poorly handling the IP. Star Wars, cough cough.
What are you talking about? No, it's the greatest thing ever.
Dude, Star Wars Land.
How dare you! Sorry. Continue.
Dude, Star Wars Land in fucking, Disney, Disneyland. They're opening one in Disney World, too. I don't think it's done yet. They were gonna build up this crazy impressive Star Wars Land, and then they, like, cut back on it a little bit because it was gonna be, like, too pricey, and the CEO, they should fire the CEO of Disney right now, because he clearly has no fucking clue what he's doing. He literally stated there and was like, hey, I'm gonna just get rid of all your great ideas and we're gonna do this as cheaply as possible because it's Star Wars. We don't even need to advertise Star Wars. We can just fucking... I'm gonna fucking kill you, phone. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, they're like, it's Star Wars. We can do whatever we want. We don't even need to advertise it. The people will just fucking come to us. So they did an advertisement, and then Star Wars Land has been dead. Galaxy's Edge has been dead.
I didn't even know they finished it.
Yeah, no, they finished it, and it's dead. There's no one there. It's actually a ghost town. Not only is it a ghost town for Galaxy's Edge, it's like a ghost town for the whole fucking park. Like, they opened Galaxy's Edge, and now no one is going there. And they were originally gonna make it based off of the main series, but they decided...
The original trilogy?
Yeah, but then they decided to make it about the new movies. You know, the ones that everyone likes and no one has their opinions on whatsoever.
Like that I said that in unison with you?
Yeah, right? Because everyone knows now. Everyone knows.
It's the greatest thing ever.
But yeah, so, like, they fucking did all this, like, expensive shit. Now no one's going because they chose to make it about... Rey. It's not even about Rey, it's just about the new worlds. Because they didn't use any classic characters in there. Except for stormtroopers, and occasionally Darth Vader will show up. Because the world is supposed to have its own story, like interactive story, there's like a new character there that hasn't been in any of the other shows or TV shows or anything. And you can like talk to them to get like missions and stuff to go do around the like area. Which is cool, but it's also obnoxious when you're just like, yo, where's the fucking bathroom? And
to find the bathroom!
Yeah. True. You must quest endlessly, and I'm like, listen.
I just need
to
take a piss.
It's like, listen, I like nerdy shit as much as the next guy, but I don't want to fucking roleplay my way to the bathroom. Fucking... just fucking tell me where the bathroom is. It's... So, that's a thing. Oh, what else is it? It was, so yeah, it's doing really... They also opened it fucking early. They're supposed to have two rides, and one of the rides is the cool one, and then the other ride was supposed to be cool, but people aren't really into it because it's way too based off of how good everyone else in the ride is. It's essentially a video game.
Oh.
But, like, if all 4 people on your ship aren't good at said video game, which they probably won't be because the ride was new and no one's played it before, you don't get the full ride experience. You lose early and you leave.
That's obnoxious.
Yeah, so it's cool that it's an interactive ride. I like the idea. But the fact that it's so detrimental on the other people you're with makes it, like, a really shit ride because it can be super short. Because everyone in there is stupid and shit. Also, Disney's a park for little kids, man. If we got an 8-year-old on the gunner, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be mad. Because I know we're gonna lose now. Now, granted, if it was a 12-year-old on the gunner, then I'd be like, well, we're probably gonna fucking win because fucking children are absurdly good at video games. But But an 8-year-old is too young. They're still stupid at that point. They don't know what they're doing still.
Yeah.
And they haven't finished the other ride, and it's now been delayed 4 times. Because it's expensive to make, they're not pulling in any money, and now they're doing huge cutoffs and layoffs at Disneyland and Disney World.
Oh, this is absolutely stupid.
Because they can't make any fucking money whatsoever.
Why would they make money?
And
They're
then, like...
supposed to be one of the most successful companies in the world.
And they just bought the rights to all of Marvel from Fox to continue their Marvel, but Marvel is ended. Phase like 3 or 4 is ended, and now they're going into Phase 4. And I can already assure you, watch it, internet. Phase 4 is gonna be a fucking train wreck.
Oh, it already has been.
I'm 100% sure.
Phase 4 is the next. So the next in Phase 4 is supposed to be the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
That won't exist now that they
Because
don't have the rights.
It's, dude, I'm so happy that Sony kept the rights to Spider-Man, because you know who they were gonna... You want to know what they were gonna do with Spider-Man? So in the original movie, he was the sidekick. Is this important?
Before the monsters get you.
So
Okay.
you'll know that those two characters are members of Organization 13.
Okay, I recognize the one on the right, but not the
They're
one on the
not
left.
actual members of 13 right now,
Right.
but
Radiant
They-
Garden shall not fall under the likes of you.
they look like them.
Leave this to me.
And you'd be like, oh, if you had played the previous games, you'd be like, oh, these guys are... That was me.
Now, who do you think will defend the castle? If you two go skip
That guy's also a member of 13.
that boy.
Man, what a chin on that man.
He's a special.
You can fucking cut through steel with that chin. You see how sharp that chin is?
Lord and Castle come first. The boy will have to fend for himself.
Which reminds me, his lordship was asking for you.
Hey, I'm a bad guy.
Devoid of darkness, stripped
Chill.
clean of it at that.
It's-
Very
chill.
questionable.
Chill.
So there's a lot of, if you just skip all the cutscenes, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, imagine going from this place, walking up the hill, and then skipping the cutscene and be like, what am I doing?
Yeah, yeah, right.
So there's a lot of that if you just skip the cutscenes.
Okay, so yeah, no, Phase 4 is gonna be a fucking train wreck.
It already has
so
been.
originally, Spider-Man was like the sidekick of Tony Stark in the first movie he was in. You know what they were gonna do instead of making him his own character? They were gonna give him to fucking. They were gonna give him to Captain Marvel. You know, the one everyone likes. The one who's
Captain Woman.
super Captain Woman. Yeah. They were gonna make him her sidekick, and I'm just like, of course they were. I've brought this up before, and my friends are just like, I don't get it, because I'm like, the Captain Marvel movie sucks. It's not like it's horrible, but it's not fucking good either.
It's not what you want it to be.
It's just bad, but I knew it was gonna be bad before it even came out, because Captain Marvel is a shitty character. She's always been even when Captain Marvel was a dude, Captain Marvel has always been a shitty character. Because Captain Marvel is Space Superman. And Space Superman is boring as shit. He has no personality. Like, even when you compare fucking Captain Marvel, the new one, the female interpretation, or any of them, it doesn't even matter, but mainly the female one is going to be what I'm talking about because it's the current one. If you compare her to Superman, she makes Superman look like fucking Batman. She makes him look like he has such a fucking tragic life story and is always going through terrible, tragic things because Captain Marvel has nothing fucking interesting happening ever. She's just a god being that does whatever the fuck she was with no trouble, no fucking problems. Like, everything is perfect.
How dare you?
At all times. Like, she's
Captain Woman.
She can't fucking lose. She never fucking loses. It's ridiculous. She's like Superman if Superman was on crack cocaine, but was also the equivalent of paint drying. It's ridiculous. So boring.
Tell me how you really feel.
Like, oh, this is pretty much how I really feel.
I'm aware.
Like, because, like, I mean, I've already gone on record that I don't like Superman because I think he's OP and kind of boring to watch because he's so OP. Brie Larson is if you were super OP, but then gave you literally nothing to work with, besides being super OP. There were two people that were given Captain America. One of them went, I have a great idea for this. They didn't like his idea. He went on to make One Punch Man.
One Punch!
I'm kidding, by the way, he didn't. But literally, like, when I sit down and
but
I
it
go...
would have been a greater story if he was.
There's three ways to do, like, OP superheroes. There's One Punch Man, where it's, just make it funny. Because he's already OP. Make the tragedy of One Punch Man be that he wishes he wasn't so good. Make that the whole character, and it will be hilarious. There's the Superman approach where, yes, he's incredibly powerful, but now his, like, whole stick is that he's trying to live amongst humans and act like he's a human, so he has to constantly try and not destroy shit, because he easily could rip through a wall just by leaning on it. Like, he has to constantly be aware, like, alright, I gotta be fucking super careful not to fucking destroy shit at all times. And then also, he does sometimes lose.
Because
It's rare, but he sometimes loses. He still has some weaknesses, and he still has, like, matches that he doesn't fucking win. I mean, most of them are just horseshit, because the writers can just determine whatever the fuck he wants, which is why I hate the character, because again, one rock is enough to kill him, and then a fucking continent of it is enough for him to lift it into the sun and throw it into the goddamn sun. Lift it out of the solar system, throw it into the sun, because fuck it, logic.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is,
Chris.
apparently it is. But, and then there's the Brie Larson, goddammit. She's too anonymous with playing, she's perfect for the role of Captain America, by the way. People are like, I don't like Brie Larson playing Captain America. She's perfect for the role of Captain America, because she has no fucking personality, and neither does Captain America. They're a perfect fit for each other. But anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Their personality is being a fucking block of wood. Both characters are the same. That's why she's the perfect fit for her. But yeah, Captain Marvel is a fucking terrible character because her personality is non-existent. She has all the same powers of One Punch Man and fucking Superman and shit, but instead of losing, she just always wins.
Yeah.
And instead of having a tragic backstory, she just exists. And instead of fucking... and instead of having to withhold her powers to fit into society, she lives in fucking space! So she doesn't have to! Like, she's so fucking boring! I hate her! She's the worst fucking character Marvel has! And they try and push her so hard because they want her to be the next Wonder Woman. But you know why Wonder Woman fucking works? Because Wonder Woman can lose! Wonder Woman has a tragic backstory! Wonder Woman has fucking character! It's... fucking hate her. She's such a bad character. And the worst part is they have so many good characters they could work with. And they choose not to. Like, they have fucking... Like, they still have Black Widow, which is a way more interesting... Black Widow is literally, what if Batman was an assassin? Like, you can do so much with that. But no, push her aside. We gotta get Brie Larson. We gotta get Captain America Brie Larson as the new fucking face of Marvel. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you don't have to.
Now just hold your horses.
I watched that movie, and I cringed more than half of it.
Like, it's just, she's fucking, I just hate how much of a block of wood she is. And they know she's a block of wood because in the comics, they always team her up with other superheroes. Because if they don't, she has no fucking personality. Because all the other characters carry the story, and then she's there just to kill shit. That's it. And then she always makes snarky remarks in these comics, where she's working with a team where she's just like, I could have handled this myself. And she could, because she's OP as shit. But she's still with a team with other people, probably because her personality is so useless and impossible to work with, that all these characters have to fucking carry her stories. she normally works with Guardians of the Galaxies, and even she even has a romantic relationship with the main dude. I forget his name.
It doesn't matter.
Kellistar, I don't fucking know.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever the fuck his name is. She has a romantic relationship with him because he's entertaining! And he's the only thing that holds her stories together. Because without that, she's so fucking boring. Anyways, it's enough talking shit on comics for one day. That's another thing. I'm not in the comic industry, so you can't blacklist me from it either. I can talk as much shit as I want about comics too.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Nice one, everybody.
Ain't it all? Can't I get a moment's peace?
Mister, get inside. It's not safe out here.
Oh, ordering me about. Now that's unsafe. After all, I'm Merlin the Wizard. Another
Wow, the face of... What?
What?
Buzz inside him. Is that it?
What? How'd you know?
No.
We wizards have a knack for knowing such things. The book is inside on the table. You may have a gander if you like.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Ugly, stugly, lovely, bubbly ball of fluff, yeah.
What book?
That's a good
What are you
question.
talking about?
I know this is gonna seem weird, but yeah, we
I knew it
couldn't
was gonna be a
go
thing.
back to save, so we're actually just gonna
Yeah.
get a
Properly
couple of
end
things
this.
here, and then once Derek makes his way to the save point, then we'll just end it there.
Yeah.
So enjoy this weird tack on. So
Peace.
peace. Have a good one.